Yo, OnlyHaters, we back. Episode 12. We had the final 4 games yesterday. One was some straight, one was terrible, both from a spectator's perspective and for Deion's perspective. Not a fun game. Caitlin Clark, certified GOAT. She's really different. Even though she took a L today, it's fine. It's still a historic run. Got a lot to talk about hoops-wise. Women's college hoop, men's college hoop, national championship preview, the new NBA, CBA, interesting decisions in there. Then, of course, we're going to get into most hated. But before we do that, Deion, I must know, are you doing okay with your Mona Lisa being ripped off the walls last night?
Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. It is what it is. We on to the next bet.
Feel that. I mean, hey, not many people can say that they're 2 weeks before the brackets were made, future bet even made it to the Final Four. So
It is what it is. On to
we
the next
back.
bet. Can't think
Bro,
about it.
he came in this bitch like Marshawn Lynch. He not answering no further questions about that damn bet.
No question.
Hey,
It's over with.
in the wise words of Deion himself, we move. That's his mantra.
On to the next bet.
P, how you living in your darkness retreat?
I'm taking another darkness retreat. You know, trying to figure out life. I'm not on social media right now. So you hear this and you need to hit me, hit my phone. But please don't hit my phone because I don't fuck with half of y'all. But I'm just hating. That's what we on here for, right? We hating. So glad to see my guys though. I'm doing straight.
Stop right here. I just caught you lacking, bro. What is you doing? Why are you not liking, commenting, and subscribing to the Only Haters podcast? What do you got to lose? It's free. Matter of fact, I'm going to wait on you to go ahead and do that. Quit trying to skip the video. Bro, just go ahead and do it. It takes 2 seconds. It don't even take that long. Just go ahead and do it. I appreciate you, man. On a serious note, thank everybody for all the support. We pumping out these episodes, giving y'all banger content, and there's only more to come. So without further ado, let's get into this episode.
Well, you know, it's been an interesting weekend. Watching San Diego State hoop still pains me. I hate to say it, but it does. The officiating continues to be absolute cakes, straight terrible. So we're just going to start with that because it's the most relevant. It just happened 3 hours ago. Caitlin Clark loses in the Natty to LSU.
As predicted.
And the officiating was horrible. And then, not to mention, now we got the wars on Twitter because, as it usually happens, Caitlin Clark does her stuff and everyone laughs about it. And then Angel Reese does it back. And everyone's talking about classless and shit like that. Typical white versus black narratives in the world today. But I'm going to let y'all chime in on that game, the Twitter stuff. Deion, how you feeling?
I didn't watch the game, to be honest. So I don't really know anything about anything in regards to the game. I mean, I know she did like the ring thing, like Steph, but if you're doing it in the fourth quarter, that's corny. Like Steph did that shit in the third quarter. Like there was hella game left. Like he got subbed out twice between him doing it and the game ending. Like, I mean, it's still cool. Like if you go, like it's a cool celebration, but it don't hit the same. I don't know much about that chick, Angel. It sounds like she's been dealing with like scrutiny with her actions like the whole year, and she's upset Caitlin Clark doesn't get the same. I don't know what to tell her on that. Like
Caitlin Clark is just
you're not Kate. You're just not Caitlin. Like it is what it is. Like, I mean, I don't like take away race. Like you're not Caitlin Clark. Like I mean, it just is what it is. Like Caitlin, white, black, Asian, whatever, she's gonna get away with more than the next woman. Like it just, I mean, it just is what it is. You see it in the NBA. Bron and Steph talk the most shit. Bro, Bron, 2016 finals is in the press conference talking about, yo, fam, Draymond called me a bad word, whoop-de-whoop. Next game, he's calling Steph a bitch-ass motherfucker. Like, you can, like, it just is what it is, bro. You can get away with more when you're that person. And I mean, You know, she is her. You know what I mean? Like she's a good hooper, but she is not Caitlin Clark. So
Caitlin
like
Clark is a generational hooper.
it is what it is. Bro. I respect her going after her. You know what I mean? Like she shows she's not afraid of shit, and they just won a national title. So you should be able to talk your shit. So I mean, it is what it is. But I can't say I didn't watch the game.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
like
feel that.
the only thing I will say about the ring thing is she did that shit in the Elite Eight, and that shit was kind of hard.
She drew that hole on her
She drew it on in
finger.
the Elite Eight, and
I saw that, but that's because she was talking about like getting the ring for going to the Final Four. That'd be like if Steph did it in the Western Conference Finals, talking about we went to the finals.
bruh, but at the end of the day, it's just crazy how much of a matchup based game it is. Because if LSU would have played South Carolina again, they would have got smoked. But South Carolina's guards, man, I wish I could show y'all Deion's text messages.
Yeah, they stink. I don't understand how they won 40 in a row. Like, bro, Iowa's not that good.
No,
to be honest,
they're not.
Like they got one player, which is all you need in all you need in basketball. It's especially all you need in college basketball. You know what I mean? So, but brother, listen, it's one thing not to guard somebody, to just point blank laugh at the idea of them playing the sport of basketball. That's the most disrespect, bro. That's the most disrespectful shit I've ever seen, bro. They're like, yo, Caitlin, go guard her. She said,
she got Ben Simmons.
Bro, no, dude. Bro, people don't even do that to Ben. Like, they at least watch him shoot. Caitlin turned her back, waved her hand, and started laughing at the idea of this woman playing basketball. Like it's the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's crazy right there. I don't know. If you ever do that to me in a game, bro, I had to deal with you at least once or twice.
You gotta hit the shot, which she didn't do. I mean,
she did go like 3 for 6 though.
No one within 30 feet of her.
Well, I'm just like, my thing is, you can't. That was just the worst thing that South Carolina could have faced, because it's the same shit as like when you play the Warriors. You know, it doesn't matter if you have the two bigs and you're getting layups, because they're just going to go 3 for 2. Like every single time South Carolina either got up by 1 or got down by 1 or like was fighting back, felt like they were going to get in the game, Caitlin Clark, tray ball. And then they were just back up by, like, you can't go 2s for 3s. Like,
bro, South Carolina was like, their guards didn't want to play. Like, none of the guards on that team wanted to be on that court.
It also made no sense to me that Zia Cook had like 20 in the first half, and then they ran like no sets for her in the second half. I did not get it at all.
I mean, bro, she spoke about it after the game. She said they were trying to get the other guards into the game. She said no one else wanted to shoot. No one wanted to dribble. And she's like, we were trying to do anything we could to get everybody else involved.
It's like, bro, you gotta say fuck it, though. God,
bro, it's the Final Four. If it's that easy for y'all to just stop playing basketball, how the hell did y'all win 40 in a row? And more importantly, shout out to Tariq and Bryce for even bringing this up. There's a chick on the bench that can tomahawk dunk that doesn't get in the game.
Nah, that was me. Oh,
you brought that up.
Bro.
Yeah, they were mad at me because I said she should play. Yo, fam,
bro.
If 3/5 of your basketball like lineup doesn't want to play basketball, maybe try the one that can dunk.
Bro,
ain't nobody else can dunk.
I'm telling you, bro. So like my dad went to South Carolina, so like I watch him because he watches all the games and stuff. Bro, this girl is 6'2", maybe 6'3", which even if you 6'3" and you a female hooper and you dunking, that's nuts. Bro, her name is Ashlyn Watkins. If you listen to this right now, just go look at her highlights, bro. This girl is tomahawking in transition, bro. Like, why is she not in the? I don't care.
That's crazy right there.
You can tell me she not ready. You can tell me all this, but at the end of the day, she can clearly do something, bro. If you dunking in the women's game, you different.
Yeah, you can dunk respectfully. The chick that Caitlin Clark was laughing at averaged 3 points per game, 36% from the field, 21% from the 3-point line, 60% from the free throw line. Respectfully. If you can dunk and you're a woman, you're scoring 8 off that fact alone. Everything else is icing on the cake.
That's true.
Bro, especially because like I'll be the one to say it. I'm pretty sure Iowa's entire starting 5 is white. Like, what the fuck are they gonna do?
It could be 5 Aaliyah Bostons. She gonna jump and nobody else gonna be there. Like it just is what it is. Like,
Bro.
like if she can tomahawk, there's no one that's meeting her anywhere. Like she just jumps higher than everybody.
It's nuts. I'm telling you, bro. Next year they're gonna start playing her, and everyone's gonna be like, "Why the hell did they not play this girl last year?"
Bro, it's like when Jericho Sims plays for the Knicks, everyone's like, "Yo, he's nice. He scored 12." No, he's not. There's just no one that can jump with him.
He got bunnies.
Yeah.
He just jumps real high.
They had Derrick Jones out there with some crazy shit.
But who's the Flight White? He was averaging 8 in the league. No one can jump with him. So
Bro, it's the
imagine if
same.
you could do that at the women's level. Like no one can jump with you.
I don't even think like he's even getting burned this year, but it's the same shit with like Derrick Jones Jr. I mean, he was a decent role player for like 2 or 3 years just because he had straight bunnies.
Yeah,
but all right, so P, I'm gonna throw this one to you because I already know who your favorite women's hoopers and stuff are, but like,
talk to me.
where does Caitlin Clark rank for you in the best female hoopers you have ever seen?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Shorty was hitting sidestep Tatum's from the logo. That's some crazy ass shit. She was out there. Nah, I'm just playing though for real. She not one, bro, because I feel like recency bias is crazy. I feel like Maya Moore disrespect is crazy. That's my favorite, like my personal GOAT that I ever watched. She was an absolute dog. But Caitlin, as far as like single performances, though, yeah, she got it. She got that shit.
I'm gonna defend P on this one because I know he like for saying the Maya Moore thing, he gonna get killed. As you should for what it's worth. But I'm gonna defend you. Like the women's game is so new that it's like the eras are so crazy, bro. Like what Maya Moore was doing 15 years ago was crazy for a woman to be able to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Caitlin Clark would give her 50 tomorrow. But like that's like it's like Oscar Robertson would have gave Bob Cousy 80. But what Bob Cousy was doing in the 60s was nasty. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's a really tough comparison because the game is so new. Like Maya Moore is literally like Maya Moore, Candace Parker is like Bill Russell versus Wilt. That's how like new the sport is.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I know my favorite woman's hooper now is Sabrina, obviously, but even Caitlin was doing shit that Sabrina wasn't doing. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Sabrina gets hit for 40 by Caitlin. Bro, Caitlin's averaging 30 plus in the WM. There's not a woman that can do what she did.
It's sickening that they making her go back for the senior year.
Oh, I know, bro.
That's
but
sickening,
I mean,
bro. No, it ain't no JK. That's sick.
Real quick,
that's
respectfully
sick.
to Maya Moore, her and I play ones right now to 11-3. I don't think I'm cooking her.
Bro, she don't even play basketball no more. She a damn civil rights activist.
Maya Moore's getting cooked too. Prime Maya Moore getting cooked too.
Hey, show me. Show me.
that little hook shot she did. Listen, it is not 2007.
She was a dog. Yeah, she was it, bro. Maya Moore was it when we were growing up, JK, for real.
Nah,
like,
bro. When I saw Maya Moore dunk in the Uncle Drew commercial, I was like, hold up.
Yeah,
that shit was OD.
Yeah, she different, bro. But nah, Caitlin definitely like in terms of like just hooping ability, she definitely like she up there, bro. Like as far as runs, she's definitely up there. But like bag work,
oh, she number one,
bro. I don't know, bro. Enrique probably has the craziest bag I've ever seen out of a woman, but she definitely up there, bro. Doing logo shit, and I hated the Glazers doing her game. They was like 5 for 17 for 3, and she getting doubled, tripled.
Bro, her team sucks. That's the aspect that no one's looking at. Like,
yeah, her team's dope.
I'll be honest, all these other people we're talking about, for the most part, like all the names that were brought up in the group chat, like Skylar, those Notre Dame teams were nice. All these UConn women, like those UConn teams were nice.
Candace's team stunk.
Candace's team was bad, but she arguably the greatest to ever touch a motherfucking basketball. So it's like
Candace and Caitlin had similar teams in my opinion.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's why I think like, bruh, like Caitlin's team, like what is that Iowa team doing without her, bruh? Like they're ass.
Yeah, low key, not to disrespect Gino, because that Maya Moore team was nice. Can you name one other WNBA player that was on that Maya Moore team?
Well, considering I was like 7.
Yeah, I was just too young.
Probably not.
But I can't think of one. Maybe Breonna Stewart, but I think she was later.
No, she was later than that for sure. But those teams,
them Connecticut teams might have been like Calipari's Kentucky teams, where it's like we think they're nice because they got a million McDonald's All-Americans, but then they just don't. Really.
I ain't gonna lie to you though, Breonna Stewart Her,
She could be
hey,
up there.
her bag is deep,
Nah,
boy.
listen,
It
I'm gonna
is
keep it a
deep.
band. I don't care if this is unpopular opinion. If she could stay healthy, bro, no one's touching Paige Becker's bag. I'm just being honest with you.
Nah, not Caitlin's better than Paige.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, JK. She can't shoot no fucking threes.
Yeah,
She a
bro,
mid-range
she-
specialist, bro.
Caitlin puts Paige.
Bro, Paige just had. I mean,
Paige is
before
nasty,
she got
bro,
hurt,
but-
she had a straight Duffy, bro. I can't even lie.
She do
But
got
the
a
thing
Duffy,
is,
but she
to,
not
to
fucking
like
low
to
key.
guard Caitlin, you have to guard her at half court. Like her,
See-
that's what makes like her and Steph different, bro. Their cardio is so crazy. To pull from that range, like you have to have insane cardio. You know what I mean?
That's why
She gonna
she's
make
going to
you
be
work.
a real issue in the WNBA because there's no one in the WNBA right now that's like that, bro.
There's no one. There's no one in college that's. But it's gonna be until whoever like the sophomores in high school are get finish college and get to the WNBA before she even has a peer.
They got to get rid
Yeah.
of that damn that they got to play all four shit for WNBA. Like,
But the only thing I will say, yes, they should have an option, but low key, bro, I feel like Caitlin would have went back anyways because the NIL bread is crazy and she wants to win a ring.
They should let her. They should let her play in both.
Bro,
That's
the
my take.
NIL bread
That's
for
my
women's
a
hoopers.
two-way.
Like, why not? Why
I mean,
not? Like all these chicks play overseas, right?
Yeah, they make more money over there. For
If
sure.
you're able to, and you're able to be paid in college now, so like if you're between 18 and 22 or like 4 years removed from high school, whatever, why not just let her play in both?
She's gonna play for the Iowa Sparks. She's about to have motherfucking both.
Let's be honest though, her ass is getting drafted straight to Atlanta. They are garbage. they are garbage.
Listen, but maybe they'll do like when the Liberty took Sabrina, they sucked. And then what did they do this offseason?
They turned that whole around crazy. And I can't wait. Hey, I'm a bandwagon life
bro, but I really don't care. Like, I will say this. You put Caitlin Clark on Atlanta, I don't care how bad they are, bro. They gonna win like half their games just because nobody's checking her like straight up.
Man, they had Sue Bird running around at 40 dropping buckets. Yeah, I'm convinced Caitlin might average 50 in that bitch.
That's what I'm saying,
Like,
bro.
Like,
Like,
no disrespect to Sue, because we know she's a GOAT.
yeah, when she was in her prime, she was different.
Sue would get hit for 100 by Caitlin. Prime Sue gets hit for 100 by Caitlin. Like, I'm
I
sorry,
think
bro.
prime anybody in the damn WNBA's history getting hit for 40 at least.
The only person I think remotely comes close to the talent level, with the skill, with just like God-given athletic attributes, is the ex-Russian prisoner Brittany Griner. Like, she was, bro. Like, she.
How you say it? Special.
Special.
Nah, bro, she was.
She was different, bro. Like when they was talking about she could beat Boogie in one-on-one, like no, but boy, that game would have been a lot closer than anyone wants to admit. Dog.
Listen,
like,
this is how it would have went. She would have got the ball first, and she'd have scored like 4 or 5 times. Then now, as soon as Boogie gets the ball, I think it's over. But
I think she could get a stop,
bro.
She's not getting 2 stops, but she can get a stop,
bro. The shit she was doing in college, bro.
OD.
Didn't she have like a 37, 15, 11, and 8 game or something?
Bro, she went to Baylor, and everyone was like, "Yo, why are you going to Baylor?" Then they just in national championship the next year. She went to Baylor, like Baylor, dog. Like before Baylor was anything.
Yep. And now they're good. Well, let's transition from one Final Four to the next.
We're gonna skip this shit. Boo boo.
Yeah.
Boo boo.
Bro, listen. Ain't nobody touching UConn. Let's just go ahead and get that out, bro. Like,
oh god, I just think it's hilarious how the women's Final Four national championship just absolutely blasting the men's like the final in terms of entertainment. Like, I cannot believe that they. Hey,
like
credit to the shorties, man.
The FAU and San Diego State game was entertaining, but like no one in their right mind, unless they went to San Diego State, was watching that game hoping that motherfucking Lamont Butler hit that shot. They are so boring, and like it's just annoying. And this has been a thing in college basketball forever, and they're never going to fix it. Because Tennessee's the same shit. Like these teams that play physical, quote unquote, they foul the whole game, and they're allowed to foul. But the last 12 minutes of that game, FAU couldn't even like breathe on San Diego State, or the whistle was getting blown. You got San Diego State being able to play their same physical. It's just, I don't understand why the games are officiated like that. Like you can't let one team impose their will on the game physically, and then another team tries to do the same, and you're going to start blowing the whistle just because it's not their identity. I don't get it. Like, I can't stand watching San Diego State play. Like, they're so boring. And I really think UConn going to drop them off by like 20, but then again,
Honestly,
they're dropping everybody off.
I think San Diego State's gonna win. I don't think UConn's that good. I didn't think they were that good in that game against Miami either. Like Miami just missed a bunch of shots.
No,
And
have
they
you
missed
seen?
a shitload of shots too, bro. If Miami had any size, they get like, and they could just get a
Bruh.
rebound, like that, they win that game. San Diego State has size. Matt Bradley's a bucket. Like if he gets going, they
is.
can score the ball. Like they're not the greatest offensive team, obviously, and they're super boring. But like if he gets going, they can hang 70 on the team, which is all they need to do ultimately.
No, when he came out and started that game, the Final Four game with 12 points or something like that in the first like 6 minutes, I was like, damn. And he was over here like jab, pulling up from 25 with defenders in his face. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to think about UConn because, like, I partially agree. But then the other part of me is like, every single team that they play, I keep thinking, like, oh, this is going to be a close game or this, like, and they just win by double digits every time.
It's just playing good versus playing bad. And like, they won by double digits yesterday. So like, it doesn't really matter. But like, man, they played bad. Like, they didn't play good at all.
I just keep thinking in my head like how uninterested I am in this national championship. And on top of that, this might be the worst one shining moment drop of all time. I'm sad as hell. I usually look forward to them. I don't even, bro, what are we gonna do if San Diego State win a national championship, bro? Like that ain't even a cool story to me. Like, what is this, though? I'm going with UConn, bro. If we go ahead with the prediction, I'm going with UConn. I ain't really got nothing analytical to say about these teams, bro. I'm going with UConn. I hope they blast them. The Butler shot was wacky as hell. I don't even know how he even got that shit up. I'm gonna be honest. That bro ran all the way down to the baseline, came out around, jacked that shit, went in. Bad basketball, bad brand, bad product.
When I saw Sonogo start the game 2 for 2 against Miami from 3, that's when I knew. I was
He was just too big. But
bro,
that's just not gonna work against Musa though. That's the thing. Like the Sonogo and Klingon shit's not gonna work tomorrow. That don't mean UConn can't figure it out. Like they got Jordan Hawkins, they got so much talent on the roster. But we're just gonna be bigger than you shit ain't gonna work on.
I will say, that's where I agree with you because their guards have to win them this game, which I mean, Hawkins has been incredible. So, I mean, I'm not even going to sit here and act like he can't do that. But really, the reason that they've blown out the last 3 teams they played is because they imposed their will inside. Sonogo was unstoppable. Like, that's not going to fly against San Diego State. That being said, I'm going to still take UConn because, like, the way they're dominating right now is just actually crazy. So I think they're going to win. But I think they're going to have to win differently, which is going to be the challenge.
You said they win by 20, so what the business is?
I mean,
so they not winning different if they winning by 20.
No, they can. That's the thing that makes them so scary.
I mean, the Miami UConn game to me just reminded me of the Arkansas game where it's like Arkansas is the better team, they're just smaller, and it's like unless you're gonna hit unreal shots, like they're gonna score on the other end because they're just way bigger than you. Like it is what it is. When Miami could get a rebound, they would go on 14-0 runs. Like they went on like 2 or 3 12-14-0 runs just because they were able to get a rebound. So, I mean, we'll see what UConn does, but if that just being bigger than you shit's not going to work. And I don't know. San Diego State defense truly does win championships.
That's true.
It really, really does.
For sure.
And the UConn plays good defense too, for what it's worth.
The reason San Diego State even won that game against FAU is because, bro, with 7 minutes left, FAU was up 68-60 or something like that, and the final score was 72-71. They literally sat on FAU the last 7 minutes of that game.
If you have no inside presence with you, but UConn clearly does, so this doesn't matter to them, bro, they will eat you alive. Like those guards, Ain't nobody playing defense like them guards. Even at the pro level, ain't nobody playing defense
Bro,
like them.
they remind me of it reminds me of the freaking Davion Mitchell Baylor team.
Better.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie, better. Defensively,
hey, that team was crazy though, JK. That team was great.
They got freaking like I don't know, man. I think this either goes one of two ways. Like, this is the thing. This is what we got to talk about here because we talked about this team about 3 weeks ago. That 2018 Villanova team that dog walked the whole tournament had a 17.6 points per game average margin of victory. Bro, UConn has a 20.6 right now, which is stupid, bro.
20.6.
20.6 points per game. And it's like, yeah, I do agree. Like, I do think they've caught some lucky breaks. I think teams have played really bad against them. But, bro, if you win them by 20.6 a game, I got to trust that you're going to win by at least double digits. I don't know, though. They are also, I feel like, due for a bad game. So that's where it's hard. But I'm going to still rock with UConn. They scare me. Jordan Hawkins is a damn bucket. That's all I know. That man is an NBA player.
I think I like San Diego State in this one, but I mean, I probably changed my mind mid-game. Like, I could be wrong. I just think the way they played the first 5 games just won't work tomorrow. So, like, I didn't watch enough of them during the regular season to know if they have a counter. That's my only thing.
Yeah, and I will give you that. That's where it's different. Is like they haven't played the physical team like San Diego State yet. Like, you go back and look at every team they've played. Miami. Now, all right. For example, had Texas beat Miami and then UConn did this to Texas, then I'm like, okay, that's different. But like, same thing. If Kansas had beat Arkansas and they did this to Kansas, I'd be like, damn. But it's like, and I know you could sit here and say, but yeah, those teams didn't win. We're just talking from a matchup perspective. Like, those are the type of teams that play similar to San Diego State, and that's where it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm not saying they haven't played anybody. I mean, I do think they've had like an easy road, but like I don't think that shit really matters at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, you beat who's in front of you. I'm just saying, like, I haven't seen them play a team like San Diego State, whereas San Diego State beat who was the one seed? Houston? No, Bama. They beat Bama, who's, like UConn but better.
Creighton's like UConn too. They play 2 bigs. They've got, like, I don't know.
They played a more athletic UConn, and UConn's crazy athletic. So to play a more athletic UConn's crazy. Like I just don't think San Diego. There's nothing UConn can do San Diego State hasn't seen. Versus at least over the course of 5 games, San Diego State does everything different than what UConn's seen.
Yeah, see, that's where it's going to be weird. Like you said, this ain't going to be like the last games where the bigs win. I think San Diego State will shut that shit down. It's going to come down to who plays better between Hawkins and Bradley. Honestly, I think.
But point blank, it's going to be different because you're not going to get every offensive rebound. That's
true.
How they've won the fucking game. It's just, if you can miss every shot and just get the ball again, like, I mean, yeah, you're going to win the game.
Bro, also, the thing that people don't understand about Musa is, like, that man could give 2 fucks about offense. He is strictly out there to rebound and block shots. Like, he is literally going to be there, and all that's going to be on his mind is stopping Sonogo. That's it.
And Clingan, yeah.
Bro, Clingan, I got to talk about him for a second, man. Like, his defense, like, we haven't seen much offensively because that's just not really, like, their style. But, bro, Clingan, I think, is going to be a solid-ass NBA center. I'm not going to lie. That man's footwork and the way he recovers and switches on defense is nuts. Now, he's got to make a bunch of improvements on offense, but I mean, I don't really see a difference between him and Walker Kessler, and Walker Kessler's having a good ass rookie
Walker
year.
Kessler be doing crazy, don't he?
For sure. Low key, Walker Kessler going to be on an all-rookie team.
He's second for rookie of the year right now, I think.
Bro, I don't know, man. That's why they traded Rudy Gobert. They knew Kessler was better. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Tar Heel legend.
Bruh.
For sure.
Nah, Clingan is, I don't know, though. Yeah, I just love watching Jordan Hawkins. I'll be real. He's just so smooth. But the other thing I will say, and Deion talked about this 2 weeks ago, Andre Jackson is ass.
Yeah,
he's so bad, bro. Oh, my God, he's terrible. But I mean,
I think the thing about Klingon, like, and again, I didn't really watch UConn a ton in the regular season, so take this with a grain of salt. I just felt like by the time Sonogo went out that game in the first half, the Miami team was pumped. Like, I don't think Klingon played that good a defense. I don't think he did anything too crazy. And I don't think Sonogo did anything too crazy. They were just bigger. And like 4 minutes into the game, I was like, they're just way too big. Like, this Miami team doesn't want to be out there with them. Like, if the Miami team was like truly pros, even with like the same skill set, they were just like a European pro team, they'd blow UConn out the water just because like mentally they wouldn't get flustered the way they got.
And
scared.
that's where San Diego State's going to be a different challenge, because San Diego State's not going to, I mean, I don't know. Bottom line, it's just not really an exciting national championship. Let's just call it what it is. Like, Deion's legacy bet is out. That would have made it fun. FAU was the really fun team. They're out. So it's like, of course, I wanted FAU Miami. We get the complete opposite. So, staying on the topic of the NCAA tournament, though, it's going to be a fun little Only Haters game. We finna do a draft of NCAA tournament players. If you don't have to take them based off tournament performance, it could be off of regular season of the last 10 years. And we'll say 2012 because there wasn't a tournament in 2020 because of COVID. So we'll say like 2012 to this year. And we'll just go snake. And I don't care who goes first.
You might as well
Personally,
go first. You brought it in. Let's start with
I'll
you.
go first with this is the damn easiest pick of all time. We're just gonna pick a starting five. I'm taking a center first. 2012, Anthony Davis, without hesitation. That man won every damn award you could win as a damn college hooper, and they won a natty. So
you want a man in your locker room as your leader getting butt naked, getting lit.
Hey,
that's cool. I feel that.
On God,
hey,
the way he was hooping, I don't
feel
care.
it though. I mean, I feel it.
Oh,
Deion.
You can go second, bro.
I'm going fan favorite. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Man, go ahead and give me Jimmer, man. Quit playing with me.
Jimmer wasn't the last 10 years, was he?
Was he?
Let's look.
Oh, he might have been 20.
I feel like he was drafted in 2012 or 2011.
Oh, shit, Deion.
I feel like you were like you got like you're the year of it.
Yeah, he was drafted in 2011.
Damn. All right, you know what? Fine.
Shit. See, it'd be too hard if we did the whole 2000s.
Hey, y'all didn't say men or women. Go ahead and give me 2023 Caitlin Clark as my point guard. Oh, God.
It's fair. We didn't say man or woman. Yeah, I'm going to take Kemba.
Ooh.
What one was Kemba picked?
10?
So that he don't count.
Him and Kawhi played each other in the NCAA tournament. So
then Kemba for sure. Yeah, for sure. Take Kemba because Kawhi was picked in 2012. That lockout year.
Mine. Oh God. Next up, I don't care. Give me Zion. Honestly, bro, just give me Zion. Let me have him and AD in the front court. We chilling. And then from here, I start picking way less favorable guys, so it's gonna be funny. P, I know you're gonna take Marcus Page at some point, so you might as well go ahead and do it.
Are we doing snake? Was I supposed to get 2 picks there?
Oh yeah, Deion was supposed to get 2 picks because
I don't want Zion anyway, so it don't matter. Give me Buddy Hield.
Oh, Buddy Hield was a fucking problem.
Y'all remember when he was in that tournament? They ran that story about him being from the Bahamas about 17 times. Showed the hoop he used to shoot on. Wait, so who else did you take, P? You took Caitlin Clark and who?
I didn't take nobody else because it would go.
You got to.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You know what?
You get 2 here though.
Nah, you get 1, and then you get another one. Then he go.
Yeah, I get 1. Hey, JK, I'm about to throw you a curveball. One of the best tournament performances I've ever watched, and you know it's funny because I watched most of these games with you. 2017 Sindarius Storm.
Fuck you, bro. That was my next pick, man. That man Sindarius Thornwell, that March was crazy.
His bag work was insane. But it's your fault. I watched most of them games with you.
Bro, he was dead average. He won like regional player. Like, bro, he was averaging like 26 a game.
I needed that pick. I needed to steal that for because Marcus Page ain't gonna get taken. Quit playing. Like,
Nah, yeah, that was some hoe shit from you, but whatever. I got AD and Zion. Fuck it. Give me Sam Decker. He was on one, bro.
nah, he was
He
though.
was on one in that tournament.
He
God, now I
definitely
need two
was.
guards. That's gonna be interesting. I'm playing Decker at the 3.
Now I'm just gonna go right behind you and I'm gonna take my center now. I'm gonna take 2015 Jaleel Okafor because that motherfucker was a problem in there, bruh.
Hey, he was.
He was a problem in there. I'm not gonna lie. They went to a natty, they did their thing. So
I mean that
I'll
picks.
take him. We gotta
Give me
take somebody.
Give me Draymond Green with one pick.
You remember all the ones that got taken before him?
Pretty much.
I don't know who else I want with the other one. I'm not gonna lie. Give me Jalen Brunson.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Hey, Nova has some dogs, bro.
Skip that. Give me Mikal Bridges. I want Mikal Bridges.
See, that whole team, bro. You could honestly just take that team as you started 5 and you straight. Wait, so who's up now?
Pete.
You got 4 players, right, Deion?
Yeah, I got Kemba, Buddy, Mikal, Draymond.
All right, bet. I got AD, Zion, Sam Decker.
Sam Decker had a mohawk for real.
Bro,
the little baby part of his
bro,
head
he
right
was
there.
crazy though. I can't even lie.
I probably should have, bro. I wish I would have rescinded my pick, bro, because I low key would have went Marvin Bagley instead. Because Marvin Bagley was
You can still take him. Don't worry, ain't nobody.
He was a true hooper instead of Duke. I'm just thinking about some Dookies, you know what I'm saying? Showing the Dookies some love because they be on my ass. No, bro, I need a forward here.
Who you got so far? You got Caitlin Clark.
Give me Caitlin Clark and
Jaleel Okafor, someone
and
else.
Sindarius Thornwell. Don't act like you don't know who that was.
Sindarius
Hey, could Sindarius technically play the 3 or what?
Nah, he could. Yeah, he's like 6'6".
Damn, hold on. I'll say you was froze for a second. Bro. Let me think real quick. Because I'm trying to think of another forward, bro. Low key. I'm not trying to take too many dookies, bro. Fuck them. They get on my nerves because RJ was dead finna fly my mouth because he was hooping in college. No, actually, I'm going straight for bag work, bro. Fuck that. Y'all can go for the performances. Y'all can go for the better careers. I'm going for the bag work. I'm gonna take another dookie, bro. Give me Cam Reddish because that motherfucker bag is stupid deep. He went so crazy, bro. Every game that I watched him play at Duke, he went crazy. And when I watched him play in person, I'll tell a little story. When I watched him play in person in the ACC championship, it was in Spectrum. It was the last year they did that shit in Spectrum, I think. It was Zion and his boys and Kobe White and Cam Johnson. Bro, Cam Reddish went so crazy, bro. He's probably one of my favorite hoopers by bag work that I've ever watched in person. So I'm gonna fuck with him.
All right. I'm gonna go. I get back to back here. It's my 4th and 5th, right?
Back to back.
All right. I got to show love to someone from this tournament. So let me have Marquise Noel running my point guard. Honestly. Just fun. And then,
I don't know why, bro. His ass a problem.
shooting guard. That's what I need now. Oh my God. I don't even care, bro. Gotta do it. Shooting guard. Give me that man, Kyle Guy.
Hey,
he was an issue at Virginia. Bro.
Hey, I hate Virginia basketball, but bro really was in there going crazy.
So my team is Noel at the 1, Kyle Guy at the 2, Decker at the 3, Zion at the 4, and AD at the 5.
You got
now Deion still got one more pick.
I think P has one more too, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Oh, is it back on me though?
Yeah.
Oh, let me just go with my childhood favorite. One of my childhood favorites. When Jimmer ass got up out of there, the next man I was got ain't going crazy for was Doug McDermott. Boy, his ass was Brian that
he was stupid at Creighton, bro.
He was frying it. I'm not gonna lie. It was an honorable mention, but who was Buddy, bro? He got drafted by the Celtics. RJ Hunter, bro, his college run was crazy too.
He made his dad fall out the chair.
RJ Hunter was stupid, bro. I fuck with the team. It's a bunch of favorites. I like to do the fan favorites that I fuck with personally.
So I'm gonna take Kemba, Buddy, Mikal, Draymond. I'm gonna play like a little small-ish. I'm gonna take Frank Kaminsky.
Oh, he was so tough, bro. Him and Sam Decker really. I feel
like you only need two defenders. I got maybe the two greatest defenders in college basketball history. Kemba and Buddy gonna give you buckets the whole game. Everybody can hit threes on that team. Should be straight.
See, that was kind of my mindset. Anthony Davis can do everything, and he dead ass might have had the best. Yeah, he can.
He can't shoot.
He can shoot better than Draymond.
Not true.
What?
Outside the bubble, has he? How many? Outside the bubble, has he ever shot like over like 33%?
Right now, bro, people laugh at Draymond like that girl from South Carolina.
But we're not talking about right now. We're talking about their college career.
If we're talking in college, but bruh.
I mean, if we're talking their NBA career, he can't shoot like Draymond either. Like he can't shoot.
In his prime right now, he can. But
he can't shoot.
Anthony Davis, if you want to talk defense, bro, Anthony Davis won every defensive award you could win in college. He is arguably the single greatest defensive season we've ever seen.
Bro, he's shooting 26% from the 3-point line this year.
Where's Draymond shooting?
Let's see.
I'm gonna guess 22.
31.
How many has he shot though?
It don't matter.
Volume does matter.
If you shooting 26%, you shouldn't be shooting threes either.
Bro, also, like,
but Draymond,
you literally got on the girl from South Carolina for shooting 3 for 6, being open. Like, people don't leave Draymond dead ass wide open, and he's shooting 31% still.
It's a huge reason they got 4 rings because it's a mistake every time. Draymond,
but when they was winning, but the first 3 rings though, Draymond low key was way more respected as a shooter.
He's a career 31.5% 3-point shooter.
But what's that
like?
That's if that's your small ball center, that's really good. What you want to know? Anthony Davis' career 3-point shooting percentages?
Probably 30.
And that's including like you take away the bubble, boy, that shit's a lot lower.
Bro, I'm just saying right now, they both stand out there and make 10. They both stand out there and take 10 threes. I promise you, AD hitting more than Draymond.
Since the bubble, 80, 26, 18, 26.
Like, bro,
Draymond, listen.
So game on the line in college. You giving Draymond a 3 over AD?
Yeah. AD cannot shoot. AD can't shoot. That ain't his game. We want it to be AD's game because it's like, oh, AD can do everything. He's a 3-level scorer. He the greatest big ever, blah, blah, blah.
Bro, all I know is this man Draymond since 2020, so the last 3 years, has taken less than 2 3-point attempts per game, and he's still 27, 29, and 31. AD probably taking 4 a game.
AD takes 1.4 per game this year. 1.8 last year.
Like,
I mean, listen. Listen, I don't know what y'all be watching. Like, because that boy, I mean, y'all been wrong from the jump on this one. Ain't said anything right about these 2 players.
Hey, I was just asking. I wasn't even glazing. I just asked.
Listen. Not only can AD can't shoot. He know he can't shoot.
Listen, at the end of the day, though, when he needed to shoot, what happened?
When has he needed to shoot?
When they won the damn ring.
Oh, he has one, so he doesn't need to. They don't need to win every year. Like he hasn't needed to shoot.
No, I ain't saying that. He ain't even hardly been on the court.
So he hasn't been needed to shoot his whole career, but 1 year.
I said when he needed to come through and shoot, he did.
When Draymond needs to make shots, Draymond makes shots.
I beg to differ.
Game 6 started. Game 6 started with the Draymond 3.
We not talking about no damn.
Bro, all I know is I done seen Draymond break the backboard at least 5 times this year.
And he's still a better 3-point shooter than AD. Who in the playoffs, mind you, last year, or whenever the last time they made it, was at 2021 when they lost to the Suns, at 18% from the 3-point line.
What? They play how many games they play? Or did he play? Didn't he get hurt?
Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that you only played 5 games?
Didn't he get hurt? Or
He
was
played.
it Bron that got hurt?
Bron got hurt.
I mean, shit.
I tell you right now, Draymond will never shoot under 20% in no playoff series. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way.
I mean, shit. He gonna take 6. They gonna be all wide open. He gonna hit 2 of them. Probably.
AD don't take no threes either. That's the thing. You acting like AD some volume shooter. He know he can't shoot. He don't shoot.
I mean,
AD's wide open on everything.
We arguing about the lesser of 2 evils. I'm just saying I'd prefer Anthony Davis to shoot a 3 over Draymond. I don't care what the percentages say.
Yeah, I mean that's wrong. That's why he has one. That's why he has 1 ring.
I wouldn't say that's why he has 1 ring, but
I mean he's never even in the playoffs. He's never even shot 40% from 3 across a playoff run, and that includes the bubble. Like I thought he was
40%. Nah, 40% is crazy as fuck though.
Draymond do that.
40%.
Yeah. 2016? Let me see. Yeah, 2016, Draymond shot 4.6 threes per game. He shot 41% from.
No, see, that's what I was saying though. Like then, it's not even like Draymond. I'm taking 10 times out of 10. I'm just saying, like right now, if they both had to take a 3,
it's never been for AD. So you're like, that's the thing. Like you're like, you're like just pretending like he's a good shooter. Like he's never done it.
No, I'm not pretending anything off the numbers. I'm simply saying if the game on the line and I need one of them to hit a 3, I'm taking AD to hit it over Draymond.
And yet
I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's fair to say.
It's not because he's never done it, and it's like it's just a factually incorrect statement. There is nothing.
One shot, factually incorrect.
Give me something that proves that to be correct.
That you would take a game-winning 3, like
give me something that proves Anthony Davis is either like some clutch individual because he's not. That's why, bro. We're about 2 weeks away from Lakers fans talking about they want him traded again,
bro.
It might not even be 2 weeks. It might be tomorrow.
Listen,
I mean,
I'm just saying it's my opinion.
He hit that dagger though. He hit that dagger.
It's my opinion
against Denver though
that I would prefer AD to shoot it over Draymond.
So this is how you know it's a bad opinion because it started with, you run the tape for the clip. You said he shot more than Draymond, which was factually incorrect. You said he shot a better percentage than Draymond, which was factually incorrect. You said in the playoffs he was a better shooter than Draymond. That was factually incorrect.
I didn't say he was a better shooter than Draymond in the playoffs ever.
That was just the opinion. So it's just wrong opinion. Like it's just not true.
I mean, there's plenty of things you say that aren't true. I ain't gonna run. Like, for example, the bubble don't count. Last time I checked, if you Google the bubble, it counts as a championship. Just because you think it don't count doesn't take away the fact that it counts.
I've never said that it doesn't count. Like
you have said that numerous times.
No.
That's the difference between me and you is you going back on your word. I'm staying true to mine.
No. Let me finish. I never said it does not count. I said to me that is not the same as winning a real ring. I said that about the Bucks one too. It's not the same.
Well, yeah, but
we're talking.
Giannis
has a ring. Is it the same as like
that's
other
what we're
rings?
saying. You're saying that I have a factually incorrect opinion. You also have a factually incorrect opinion because both of those count as rings in the NBA history book.
I agree. That's my opinion. They do count in the NBA history book.
Exactly, and I agree with you that percentage-wise, every fact you looked up is true, but I would still take AD to shoot the ball over Draymond.
That's an incorrect opinion.
Damn,
there is no such thing as an
incorrect opinion. It's wrong. That's wrong. That's how you wind up with one ring. That's how you wind up with one ring
on Twitter talking about the Warriors about to go back. They have zero chance of winning the championship this year. That's the incorrect opinion.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, we will see what happens, especially because they're going to be sitting in that 5 spot because they can't out-tank the Clippers and they're going to get dropped off by the Suns in the first round.
I would love to play the Suns. I'd
I
love
thought
to
you
play
wanted to
this.
play the Kings.
I want to beat KD and CP3 at the same time. See, I'm not like, see, that's the difference between Warriors fans and everybody else. Like, we've been doing this shit. We not too, like, it don't matter.
You've
The
been
Kings are
doing
the
it
easier
for
route.
a
The
third
Grizzlies
of your
are the
life.
easier route. But like, I want the Suns. Like, I want the Suns in the Western Conference Finals, so there's no excuses.
Hell, no, you don't, man.
I want the Suns, bro. That's a
Listen,
2-for-1. That's a
But
2-for-1.
that's the thing though.
That's
It's
a
like
2-for-1.
cool to say that, but don't be on Twitter talking about bring me Sacramento or
I
six
want the
seed
Kings
me when
too,
you
yeah.
want to.
No,
when you say
it's
you
about
play the
route.
Suns.
Like, it's about route. I want the Suns at their best. It's an easier matchup in the first round.
Maybe.
There's no way you
It
believe that, bro. No, bro.
Y'all are an easier matchup in the first. Like, if you don't, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna ask this respectfully. Do y'all not understand who? But like a team that's never played together before is easier to play in the first round.
No, I feel that that's cool, but out of all them teams, I'm not trying to go see the fucking Suns, dog. That's just me personally.
Give me the Suns.
Out of all them
I want
teams
KD.
up there,
Give me KD.
that's a.
I wanted KD last year, but they ran away scared. I wanted Giannis last year. He ran away scared. Phoenix ran away scared.
I feel like that's
All
a
I
death
know
wish, bro. Right
we
there.
got to stop acting like this the same Warriors team in the past. And you can say they say that every year, bro. They still won over 50 games last year. They're not even going to come close to that this year.
Okay.
They a different team, bro. It's just facts.
What's the lowest amount of games? What's the lowest amount of games a team's ever won when winning an NBA championship?
Well, I can tell you that 42 of the last 43 have won at least 52. So
no one's ever won 52 and won a championship.
53 or 52 or more.
Only one team's won 53 games and won a championship. It was the Warriors last year.
Yeah, but they're not even going to come close to 53.
It's fine.
They're going to win 45 games or 44. It does matter.
If they get to 45, that's crazy. Like, that's wild. All things considered.
Bro, I'm just saying.
Ain't no way to get to 45. Ain't no way.
I'm just saying you can talk about like history and stuff, but like, bro, the eye test will literally tell you that the Warriors are not the same team.
I'm not
defensively, they suck.
I'm not gonna lie, it's Steph against the world over there. If he not on,
that's my thing.
It's clip, bro.
It's like, bro, at the end of the day, like, you can be in denial, but when they don't make the finals, you can run the clip back.
Hey, if they don't make the finals, they don't make the finals. It is what it is.
Like,
listen, if they do make the final, if they win it, first off, making the finals does nothing for me. That's that's trash. It's so easy to make the finals. Like, that does nothing for me.
Man, I can't stand
winning around.
It's easy to make the finals when you got Curry, KD, Clay, Boogie, Draymond. Bro, it's easy to make the finals then.
We made it 6 years in the last 9.
Yo.
Literally any time Steph's healthy, we make the finals since 2015. Like, it's not hard to make the final. You know how many playoff series Steve Kerr's lost in the West?
See, I'm gonna be honest with you though, Warriors fans be killing me, bro, because y'all got short-term memory or something.
No, that's what, bro. Like, Warriors fans be acting like they've been running
short-term
memory,
like, what do you mean short-term memory?
Bro,
like, this is the same team.
Why would we
talk as if it's like? Why would we talk as if we got Vonteego Cummings back out there or Monte Ellis? Like, we don't. We have Steph Curry still. Until, like, show me somebody that beats Steph. Like, it's only Bron.
But it's
cool with me.
It's only Bron.
Listen,
he has one
that's
tier.
fine. I'm just saying, just like every other moment or cycle of history, in the history of anything, cycles end. And I'm telling you right now that if you are watching the same NBA and watching the same Warriors team, it's not the same.
But none of the teams who own the only good team in the league to me is the Bucks. Like, if the Bucks don't win it all, that's an embarrassment to the NBA. Like, last year when the Warriors won, I said it the whole time.
They are not the only good team in the league.
I said it the whole time last year. I said this Warriors team is really bad, and if they win it all, that says more about the rest of the league than it does.
I'll put my soul.
If it happens again, it says more about the rest of the league than
I'll put my soul on it. If the Warriors play the Celtics in the finals again, the Celtics winning it at most.
You put your soul on it? Yeah, they keep on doing it.
Listen,
bro, I'm just telling you right now. You gonna say the Bucks the only good team? The Celtics and Bucks have played 3 times this year. We can talk about last year too when we dropped them off. They've played 3 times this year. We played them once at full strength on Christmas, won by over 20 points. Just played them the other night at full strength, won by 41. Played them with our bench and them at full strength. They had to go to OT to beat us by 3. And you going to tell me the Celtics not good, bro? That is so crazy.
The Celtics are not a good basketball team. They have short-term lapses. They play 5 minutes at a time without playing good basketball. They're lazy
not a good
on defense.
basketball
They
team
rely on
is
jump
crazy.
shots.
Hey,
You can go down the list of things they do wrong. That
bro,
bad
not a good
team
basketball
has.
team is an absurd statement.
They're not a
You
good
can say they're not
basketball
a championship team because they don't have a championship yet. But
They're not a good basketball team.
that is
The
ridiculous.
Warriors are not a good basketball team.
Bro, give
The
me
Nuggets
a
aren't a good
list.
basketball
Give me
team.
a list
The Suns
again.
aren't a good. I can go down the list. These teams don't do stuff you have to do to win a championship. Why are they contenders? Everybody else.
Well, but then the one team you're going to say that's good is a Bucks. We can go down their list too.
The Bucks are nasty. The
They
Bucks
are
turn it up. When
They
need to
are
turn it.
good, but I'm telling you right now that there's one team that the Bucks do not want to see in the playoffs, and it's the Celtics. Promise you.
I tell you right now, like I don't care.
Like,
I
but
do
see
not.
that this goes
I
back
do
to the
not
whole
care.
shooting argument.
That's two.
Is you're
loser
using
franchises,
opinion
like,
to
two teams
disparage
that are
the
losers,
NBA.
like going back and forth. Like I hope you're right. Like, I hope you're right. I said it last year. I hope the Warriors lose. The NBA needs to move away from this LeBron and Steph era really fucking bad because the product's diminishing because of these two individuals. So I hope you're right. We'll see what happens.
You don't hope the Warriors lose, man. I think you
I
just
said it
trying
last year.
You trying to cope for the Warriors.
Nah,
losing.
I don't like when teams get rewarded for not trying. I don't like that. And the Warriors have done this back-to-back years where it's like they take 82 games off. They got lucky to win 53 last year because they started like 30-3 or
They
something
did not
like that.
take 82 off this year. They got hurt.
That's taking games off. Like that's not trying. Like
in what world is that taking games?
You're not
off?
trying. Like how many press conferences has Kerr gone into and said, "Yo, I'm sending everybody home for the next game"? You know, we've thrown 7 road games where we just send the whole starting 5 home. That's not trying.
That's just unfortunate ego issues. I mean,
yeah, agreed, and they shouldn't be rewarded for that. So I truly mean this. The same thing I meant it last year. I hope they lose because the Warriors, the Clippers, LeBron, and the Bucks are starting to do it. They're the reason the NBA has to have a fucking 65 game rule.
I mean, look, that's my thing though. Is like last year, like I could just tell the Warriors were like they were still a championship team. Like they just were. And if anyone didn't see that, it's like crazy to me, especially with how good Poole was. I just look this year and it's like, yeah, they're gonna get Wiggins back, but I don't know what Clay's been on drugs or some shit lately. I don't know what the hell has been going through his head.
I mean,
and like
he having like 25 points per game since January.
My fault.
Yeah. But I know I've been seeing your tweets too. You agree with me. Clay been on some dumb shit lately.
He don't play defense.
He looked lost.
He's been adamant. He does not care. Like that's my thing. Like they vocalize they do not care. So if you're gonna tell me you don't care, I hope you lose.
See, that's my issue though. Is like they can still score. They're the damn Warriors. I just don't think the defense is good anymore.
It's really good when they want it to be. They don't ever fucking want it to be. So if you don't give a fuck, then neither do I. That's my whole thing.
That's the reason I don't think they're going to win it this year, because there comes a point where you can't turn the switch on anymore when you want to, because guys are getting older. Guys are getting like that. That's my only concern with it is like,
ain't nobody worried about the Warriors moving screen made ass. They moving screen merchants. Nobody worried about them, dude.
Hey, I mean, at the end of the day,
I hope that's true. That's the only reason they keep winning is because everyone's like, "Oh, we ain't worried about them. We ain't worried about them," and then you get punched in the fucking mouth. Everybody's gangster till it tips off, bro. Look at the fucking Pelicans. That stunt they pulled on Tuesday is the softest shit I've ever seen in my life. How you gonna talk shit and then go into the locker room and we come out talking shit and all of a sudden you don't hoop no more?
The Herb Jones shit was funny though. I ain't gonna lie.
But he got punked. Like that's what's he got.
CJ
punked.
got punked more than
they all did. They all got punked.
But CJ always been like that. I ain't gonna lie.
The whole league been like that. I'm waiting for the team that stands up. Like Draymond said it like post game. Like he lives for that shit. That's what we do. Him and Steph gonna ride with each other. Like the moment Draymond was in that shit, Steph was right behind him. They live for that shit. So just don't do it. Just don't do it, and you'll win. You'll beat the Warriors.
Just
easily.
a pure bucket. He's just unguardable.
If you just don't bother the Warriors, you will win. That's the formula. There's no X's and O's. Just shut the fuck up and hoop. Shut up and dribble. Fox News was right about that one.
See, that's the thing that's crazy though, is like
they had KD. My fault.
Like the Celtics really didn't even do nothing crazy to like piss off the Warriors last year. It was just a simple fact that Steph Curry was the best player in the series.
It was the fans. They said it was the fans. Yeah,
but like the players can't control that shit.
It's not your fault, but it's everybody, bro. Like everybody. Like Sacramento. I'll tell you right now, main reason I want Sacramento, did y'all see what they did after clinching?
Yeah.
They popped the champagne bottle and said they want the Warriors. That's a sweep.
They also
can't
can't
stuff like that.
See, but that's like the worst team that could be saying shit, because Sacramento Kings are one of the worst defenses I've ever fucking seen.
But it's like, listen, I'm all about talking your talk. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to act like I want to talk shit too. But like, when you know who you're going up against, just don't, like, you know what I mean? Like, don't poke the bear. Like, you're not going to see Warriors and Lakers play a playoff series. You probably are going to see the two like most talkative people in the league, or three, between Draymond, Steph, and Bron. You're gonna see an incredibly quiet series because they both know like what the fuck is the point of pissing the other one off. You know what I mean? So it's like,
fans, better tell Clay that shit because he the main one.
I mean, listen, y'all did it to us, we did it to y'all, and then you seen in 17 and 18, ain't nobody was talking about nothing. You know, it was no more cupcakes, it was no more Halloween parties. We wasn't, talking about champagne in the locker room. We wasn't talking about feelings were hurt. You know what I mean? Like, everybody shut up. So it's like,
did everybody shut up, or did y'all just add KD?
It's both. We should have just added Gordon Hayward. We still win that series. We still win that series with Gordon Hayward.
See, my thing is, to me, like the Warriors, it's not even about poking the bear to me. It's just about the simple fact of you can't talk unless you're going to have someone that's going to outperform Steph Curry. Because, like, yeah, role players and stuff matter, but, like, there's one recurring theme in the last, I don't even want to count how many NBA champions, is that the champion has had the best player in the series. That's really all that matters. Like, and so long as Curry is Curry, it's like, I think that's why people try to talk shit, because they think that like they can get to Curry, but it's like, no. I do want to see the Grizzlies and the Warriors, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, that would be fun too.
Grizzlies and 6,
but they just gonna do what everybody else do, bro. They gonna win. What did Josh say? What did he say after game 2?
It's a parade inside my city.
No.
That's what it's gonna be.
Listen, I hope he says that, because imagine thinking you're throwing a parade in a fucking Western Conference playoff game. Imagine. I mean, imagine.
My thing is, I think the only two teams that like could actually beat the Warriors is the Lakers and the Suns, but that's why I think, because I think one of them's coming out.
The Grizzlies popping them. I'm sorry.
It's just the Lakers. And it's not if it's in the first round. Like roles matter so much. You know what I mean? And like knowing your role, understanding the people that are on the court with, and coaches having that continuity. And Phoenix ain't ever played together. I think they played 3 games so far, and the Lakers are on like game 5 or 6.
Yeah,
so
I think KD getting to play these last games definitely helps, but
not enough. I mean, like, it helps. If we catch them in the Western Conference Finals, it's a much different series. But in the first round, like, bro, if you're not used to playing with people, you have to be to beat the Warriors. You have to be so in tune. You know what I mean? Because they move more than any other team. They talk more than any other team. The moving screens, like P was saying, the whole 9. Like, you have to be vocal. And if you don't know who you're out there with, bro, you're gonna get fucking dogged.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. JK, let me ask you something, bro. Do you really think the Grizzlies getting smoked by the Warriors? With a straight face, tell me now.
No.
The Grizzlies stink. The
No.
Grizzlies.
They are frying the fuck out of the Warriors, bro.
The Grizzlies. Is Dylan Brooks still starting?
Hey, you know, like him.
Is he still starting?
I don't care about nobody.
He be on the court. Does Jaren Jackson still play for them?
Essentially, he a better Draymond, huh?
He gonna be Jaren. The thing about Jaren, the difference between him and Draymond is Jaren won't play more than 20 minutes because he'll be in foul trouble.
Yeah, he do be hacking.
Like,
he does commit crimes. I'm not gonna.
Because the Warriors go from like all this like other shit to where it's like, all right, like you went up 8-2 on us. Steph, just do pick and roll for the next 5 minutes. And we don't run pick and roll during the regular season. Like Steph's the most unguardable pick and roll player of all time, and we just don't do it.
No, listen. In the wise words of Professor D. Hill, for the sake of this exercise, I hope that the Warriors get back, and I hope that the Celtics get back, because I want my face back more than anything. But truthfully, I don't think either one of them is going to make the finals, but I think it's going to be Bucks and fucking I don't even know who, but I think the Bucks are going.
I think, bro. I think honestly, I think everybody around Giannis is going to crumble.
It could happen.
That's it.
See,
me personally, I think that I guess you could have a wrong opinion, but for what I just don't. Nah, bro. If it takes Jrue Holiday dropping 50 and shit,
my concern with the Bucks is that Chris Middleton looked like ass. He just does.
They just play better defense than everybody.
Like
they just play so much better defense than everybody, bro.
They are elite defensively.
Like so much better defense.
Unless they play the Celtics.
And Celtics don't really.
The Celtics really don't move D Hill. He really ain't. He not rocking with them.
That dude Missoula stinks.
Listen,
they're so much worse than they were last year. It's insane.
They'd be a lot scarier if they had fucking Ime. Missoula does some dumb shit.
Listen, every team like has dudes that like get in the game where I'm like, yeah, this is like why the Warriors have a chance, and I wish they didn't like have this, but like brother, like I love Marcus Smart, his competitiveness, his drive, like his swag, the way he goes about it. But if he's legitimately your point guard, like you just
he's not though. Brogdon and White are the point guards.
Yeah, I mean that's a problem too. Like
Brogdon is good as hell.
That's just not any better. Like they need someone that creates easy looks for Tatum and Brown in the playoffs, and like that's what killed them last year. And I just think it's going to happen again. Brogdon is much better than what they had last year. Don't get me wrong, but like the needle hasn't moved far enough.
See, where I see it is like, I just think Tatum and Brown have both gotten way better since that finals series. Especially
no one makes
Tatum.
them go left yet, so we'll see.
I mean,
the Warriors did a groundbreaking game plan last year in games 4 through 6. They made them dribble with their left hand.
Okay, well, to be fair, Tatum just couldn't motherfucking score. Jaylen Brown could not dribble. That is a factual statement.
He still can't.
Tatum sidestep merchant.
And I don't think it's not like Tatum had some phenomenal final.
No, he didn't.
No, that's what I said. He was ass. But Jaylen was the one scoring. But Tatum wasn't as ass because of turnovers. He was ass because he couldn't fucking throw it in the ocean.
I'm not gonna lie. Tatum turned the ball over hella though in the finals though.
Draymond said it in his podcast, which I hate the fact that he does this shit, bro. Like I really do. But like, he said it before game 5. He's like, Tatum going to his left is sub 40% on the season. And that's what they made him do.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm not saying like he hasn't gotten better at that, but like.
See, this is what I'm looking at. It's like the 2-game stretch he just had against the Bucks and the Jazz on the back-to-back, where it was their 4th and 5th game in 7 days. He had 79 points on 25 of 38 shooting, and he had 0 turnovers. I couldn't name you a 2-game stretch last year where Tatum had 0 turnovers, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's better, but it doesn't matter. Like when teams zone in on your weaknesses and they try to exploit them, like what you do in the regular season when teams just don't give a fuck doesn't really do much.
No,
like,
see, that I agree with you. I'm just saying I think that like they actually cared about losing that finals and like learned from it. I just think they're both better.
I mean, I guess we'll see.
I'm
sure they learned from it. I'm not saying they didn't, but like, I don't think Jaylen Brown can go left still. I mean, Tatum probably can go left better, but like, it's just a big gap. The bigger issue is like, it's not a big deal they can't go left, right? Like we're not going to speak on this because you're not allowed to disrespect Kawhi on the internet. Apparently, he can't go left either.
So who not?
Yeah,
he can't go left at all. The reason he won rings was he had a point guard that got him easy looks when teams were forcing him to go left. And the Celtics still haven't solved that other part.
You
and
see,
like, so we'll
yeah.
see. Like they to me, and they're better than the Clippers, but like the same issues that the Clippers have, like the Celtics have. But they are better. They're deeper, and they actually care.
I just think adding I think Brogdon's the biggest difference maker for the playoffs, honestly, because he's
a hell
much
of a
better.
shooter. He's a hell of a shooter.
He's so damn efficient. He also just doesn't turn the ball over.
But there's not a world where it gets definitely against the Warriors. I don't believe they could do it against the Bucks either, but I don't believe there's a world they could play Brogdon, Smart, Brown, and Tatum at the same time.
I don't know. I think they could.
I know they can't against the Warriors. But like maybe the Bucks.
It's going to be interesting, but I mean, I guess this kind of fits because the Bucks, Warriors, and Celtics were all teams affected by this. I want to talk about the CBA for a second because that shit was weird.
How are the Celtics affected?
Because
the Bucks affected actually.
Because if the taxpayer rule was intact, the Warriors wouldn't have been able to use the MLE on DiVincenzo. The Bucks couldn't use it on Ingles, and the Celtics wouldn't have mattered because they used it on Gallinari. But I don't know.
So the Celtics and Bucks weren't affected at all because Ingles.
Gallinari does play for them. The DiVincenzo thing is crazy though because he's been hella good for the Warriors this year.
Yeah, that's a really fucking stupid rule, by the way.
It's so dumb.
You should not. I understand competitive balance, right? Like this whole CBA was the anti-Warriors CBA. And it is what it is, bro. Like competitive balance, is good for the league. But imagine telling the team that makes you the most money that they can't spend money.
See, that's what I don't understand. You can balance it without curbing the top spenders. You can support the bottom spenders without curbing the top ones. And the whole take the fact that you can't trade, was it 7 years? 7 years in advance draft picks now. You can't trade that far in advance if you're trying to free up like the Lakers did. They traded the 2029 picks or whatever. You can't do that anymore.
Oh God.
And it's
I don't hate that rule. I'm gonna be honest.
That's not terrible. But then the mid-level exception shit makes no sense. It's they're still paying the second tax threshold. Why are you taking away their mid-level exception?
Also, it doesn't guarantee you shit. The Clippers have spent the same amount of money the Warriors have the last couple of years, and they have nothing to show for it.
Yeah. And then, I mean, I kind of like the 65 game thing, I'll be honest. Because I think, I don't know. There's certain people that still aren't going to care. They're still going to sit out games. The people like Curry and LeBron, whose legacies are already established, do you think they care if they miss out on they don't need to win any more awards or make any more All-NBA teams?
The people it affects don't care. That's my thing with the rule.
Exactly.
That's my thing with the rule. The people that actually are affected by this were never they don't care anyway. Yeah. And the people that aren't affected were going to play regardless. So it's I don't think it really accomplishes much. What I would prefer is I don't know. I don't even know how you would do this, to be honest. This is probably the stupidest fucking rule I'm ever gonna come up with. But you have to find a way to make these dudes play national TV games. I really don't care if they play against Oklahoma City on a Tuesday. But if it's Warriors, Bucks, Steph and Giannis should be on the court.
Yeah, because that's the issue. The way the NBA schedules it is those primetime games, for the TNT ones, for example, they're always set to where it's only 4 games. So it's they can't really flex a game into a spot like it's the NFL. They can't do that. But I also think it's funny that Jaylen Brown's on the board or whatever, and they increase the extension upper limit. So now even if he doesn't make All NBA, he can get 189 instead of 167, which is fucking hilarious to me. I don't know. But then
real quick, because I know we're going to jump through the whole CBA. I want to go back to the mid-level thing. Do they not realize that takes money out the players' pockets? They're the losers in that. It's not the owners aren't the losers. The teams aren't the losers. The fucking Hornets don't care how much the Warriors spend. You know what I mean? It's just the players. Dante DiVincenzo has a contract because the Warriors were allowed to offer him a mid-level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine like you're the head of the Players Association and you're telling your players like we agreed to cost you money.
Then we get the worst part.
I'm ready to hear you say the mid-season tournament, but
I like the tourney.
I'll say the
Y'all don't
tourney's
like it?
cool. I like the tournament.
I hate
like
it.
the tourney.
I thought that shit was fire, bro.
I just don't think that the teams that are actual title contenders are gonna care about it. Like,
But it's like they don't care about any of the regular season. So like, you know what I mean? Like who cares? Like maybe it's just an extra thing to talk about. It doesn't add games, you know?
see, that's the thing though. Well, the 83 game shit, that's kind of dumb, but I mean it's not that big of a deal. I'm just not looking forward to 15 years from now, people being like, yeah, bro, but he won like 8 midseason tournaments. Like,
I don't know if people gonna really glaze that like that though.
I mean, if they do, they do. You know what I mean? Like, let them talk. Like, it's an interesting dynamic. Like, it's 15 games, right?
yeah, I think, and they're like baked into the season, and then you get the Final Four, which is supposedly in Vegas or something like that.
And those 15 games are probably all built around like the national TV schedule, I would assume. And like,
Yeah,
you know, like half those games are going to be like Warriors, Bucks, Warriors, Lake. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be the best teams playing each other for the most part. I would
yeah.
assume.
See,
So, like,
that's where I
maybe it
want to
makes
wait.
everybody play.
I want to wait until I see how they schedule it, because I don't really care if it's like Pistons, Celtics, and then Bucks, Bulls, or something like that. Like, if it's really going to be like the best teams playing each other, like if they do it in tiers and it's like the best teams play each other and one team gets out, or like, I don't know, because the Final Four thing, that like, is it going to be 2 Eastern and 2 Western teams? Like, I don't think
They're
they
probably
really
going to do like groups. They'll probably do
Yeah.
groups.
I mean, it's going to be interesting
If they
depending on how they
do like a
schedule
group
it.
stage thing type shit, that would be fire as hell.
That would be
It's
fire
fire.
if they did a World Cup type like format where it's grouped, and then see that would be fine. Then I would be all about it. I'm just worried about how they're going to schedule it, because
I can see the players hating the group stage though if they have to travel dumbass far to do this shit,
bro.
though.
But bro, like, I'm not trying to hear that travel shit, bro. Like the California teams travel 3 times as much as any other team, and the Warriors travel double what the Kings, Lakers, and Clippers do. So it's like, bro, you fly private. I hate when Draymond says he don't like traveling. You're on a fucking private jet.
Yeah, they get
I'm not
whatever
trying
they
to
want.
I'm not trying to
They
hear that.
get whatever they want. I mean, yeah, it's going to be interesting though. It was one of the weirder CBAs that
I just thought it was useless, bro. It was literally like the players didn't win, owners didn't win. It was just like, hey, we don't want the Warriors to win anymore. Like that's all the rules are.
I don't even
it
like
just made no sense.
Like, obviously the Warriors are the only team winning championships, but like it really just felt like they were like, oh yeah, the teams that spend the most and have been the best 5-6 teams in the league the last 4 years, we're tired of y'all being good, so let's just
it's the end of dynasties. Like they did not like that the Warriors won last year. And I get why. I absolutely get why. But like,
I can't.
It's that the last dynasty we'll ever have is the Warriors. Like these rules, unless they get rid of it in the next one, like these rules do not allow you to have a dynasty.
It's gonna be weird though, because like it's like they changed certain stuff though. Like they allowed it to where you can have 3 supermax guys now. How the hell is that gonna work?
It's impossible because you can't go over the luxury tax.
That's what I'm saying.
It's impossible.
Like why did you work that into the rules? And then they increased the amount of 2-way slots, which is like,
that's cool because that does balance the luxury tax thing a little bit because you can like shuffle the back end of your roster with just a shitload of 2-ways.
Yeah, which is cool. But I mean, I don't know. It was interesting. So I mean,
it's a shitty CBA, bro. It
is.
They should just have came out. Like I would have respected it more if Adam Silver came out. He's like, yo, fam, like that Laker dude's on my nerves. Draymond pisses me off. I'm sick of the light-skinned dude from Akron winning. So I'm just about to make up some rules that end that shit.
Hey.
And I would have been like, you know what, bro? Hey, hats off to you. Fair game. Fair game. Like they agreed to it.
Does that tell us that Chris Paul is actually important to the NBA PA because he wasn't on the board?
I just think the owners got to do whatever they wanted to do. And, you know, again, like it's fair game, bro. Like Lacob agreed to it too. So if Lacob's going to sit up there and be okay with all these fucking rules, I am too. Figure it out. It's his job to figure it out, not mine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. All right,
but bro, it was like that thing, bro. that CBA was about as blatant as when they said Chris Paul can't go to the Lakers.
Oh God,
bro, that shit. I read that shit. I said, bro, you might as well just say like we don't want the Warriors to win no more. Like, and it's okay.
Bruh,
it's okay.
Yeah,
That'd be like this shit is like if the NFL came out and told the Chiefs they can't restructure any contracts, but everybody else can.
That's
Yeah.
OD. That's OD.
But that's what this CBA is nasty work, bro. It's nasty work. And I knew this was coming, bro. When Adam Silver and them owners did that fucking interview in the offseason and they said they didn't like how much the Warriors spent, I said, bro, hey, they better win this year because that shit's about to be over. Bro, these rich white dudes do not play games. If you want to fuck with them, you will fuck around and find out. Lackup fucked around, he's about to find the fuck out.
The billionaire beef.
Hey, he's about to find the fuck out. That stupid ass Light Years interview he did 5 years ago, they've been waiting, bro. They've been sitting around and waiting. They said he better not give us an inch because we'll take a mile. And boy, did they take a mile.
Oh yeah, I can't believe he agreed to it.
I can't either. I would have thrown a fit. I would have said, listen, it's gonna be one vote that's a no, and until the media knows I said no, I will say yes eventually because I like money. But like, I need them to know I said no at least once or twice.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I would have been that juror that held out in the OJ case for at least like an hour or two.
I'm waiting for the MLB to do that shit to Steve Cohen and the Mets though, because he blows.
They know.
I mean, they kind of already did a little bit because they already put a upper tax on him. But bro, I feel like as soon as, because God knows the Mets are gonna try to get Shohei Ohtani, and I know Steve Cohen's gonna try to throw him $600 million. They gonna say, fuck that. I promise you, he's not going to the Queens. I know he's not going to the Queens.
Bro, they said, bro, these like rich white people do not care. They tell you what they're gonna do ahead of time. Them MLB owners came out and said, we don't like how much bro spending. So they did a little bit. They say, hey, yo, Steve,
chill out, chill the fuck out.
Here's the first rule: chill out. And if you don't chill out, we will come up with real rules. And they did the same thing to the Warriors. They implemented, what was the thing, like the repeater taxpayer?
Yeah.
They added that. They said, Lacob, chill out. He said, fam, I'm about to go add Wiggins max contract. Added that bitch. He said, watch this. I'm about to max Jordan Poole too. The NBA said, nah, we can't do this no more. We could not do this no more.
No, that's
and when Steve Cohen came out and said how much money that team makes per year, Lacob came out and said he makes 500 M's per year. You can't do that. You can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, these white people do not want it known that they're making money off these teams. They want to pretend it's not profitable, so when they don't spend money, the fans don't get mad.
Yeah, it's nasty work. And I want to know one thing. I will be one sad motherfucker they do this to Steve Cohen because the Yankees been pulling nasty work for it my whole life, boy. Yep. They been pulling nasty work for my whole life.
Yeah, that's my thing. These dudes running around acting like the Warriors the first team to go into the luxury tax. Like, we just made the rules.
Yeah,
team's been in the luxury tax since the 60s.
See, that's the issue with baseball, though, is they don't have a tax.
They do now.
Yeah, they added it now, but it's way
they added it for the Dodgers, and then the Dodgers chilled out. And now they added a new one for Cohen, and he said, fuck that, I'm gonna go sign Correa.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Hey, sorry, bro. I mean, I guess we kind of chilled out because Correa, we ended up letting him go back to where he's supposed to. But hey, I'm telling you, Deion, when Shohei is up for grabs, it's about to go fucking down, dog. It's about to go down.
Listen, y'all didn't chill out at all. Correa just had a bad X-ray. That's all that happened. Yeah, y'all gave him 300 M's after they told you not to spend money.
Hey, the funny part about it is, hey, the Dodgers, they won a chip. The Warriors was winning chips. They doing this to us out of straight bullshit. We ain't even winning shit.
They not even letting y'all have success for a little bit.
No, it's not out of bullshit, though. It's out of the simple fact that they don't want any team to threaten the Yankees as New York's team. That's what it ultimately comes down to.
Yeah, bro, they've been letting them pull some nasty work for a while, bro. No,
I ain't gonna lie. Ultimately, like, and bro, I've said this a million times to anyone that will listen. Like, we have to remember, like, these are businessmen. They're not who. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like, when you threaten another businessman's ability to make money off his business, yeah, bro, you're cooked.
Yep. Cooked. And these ain't just your run-of-the-mill businessmen.
You're cooked.
These motherfuckers got power.
Cohen and Laker. Let the Commanders sell the Bezos, and he think it's gonna be sweet talking about we gonna get Lamar. No.
That Jeff Bozos.
No.
We'll
You
see.
can have him. You can have him, but watch next offseason. There's gonna be some rules.
If he owns a team, it's fucked because anyone that says anything to him, like, he's the richest dude in the room. He can buy you. Like what are you gonna say to him,
Man.
Well, that's the thing about Lacob. Like, I mean, same with Cohen because he's dumb rich. But for Lacob, it's like, yo, fam, you mad at me for spending money? Shit, I just turned a $400 million team into $8 billion. You think I care? Make up whatever rule you want to. I'll sell the team if I have to.
It's ridiculous.
It is the behind the scenes work is so nasty. And the thing that we only know probably 1% of what goes on behind the room.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
it's real nasty work.
It's real nasty work.
P, hit me what you almost hated, man.
Not gonna lie. I really don't know right now.
You want me to go first?
I'll let Deion go first. Me and Deion flipped. We literally flipped.
Hey, this one's easy. I've had this one teed up since I've seen the CBA. It's Adam Silver, bro. You don't fuck with us, we don't fuck with you. Don't be showing up. Don't be showing up to chase for no photo ops. Don't be bringing the Larry. If we win, don't bring the Larry O'Brien next year. I want David Stern in a hologram. Ain't no more photo ops, Adam. Ain't no more photo ops. You the ops now too. It's good. You chose your side, Adam. We good over here. We gonna handle it. We gonna follow the rules. But you stay over there.
So he needs.
It's like Trump White House now. It's Trump's White House now. You don't get to come over here, bro. Stay on your side. He need to
have that Goodell, like how he did the Patriots type shit, because he wasn't fucking with the Patriots.
They had big beef. They had big beef.
That was nasty work. And what Adam Silver is doing is just as nasty.
It's just as nasty.
It's nasty.
That man Bill said, "You better stay the fuck out Gillette, or we gonna have problems."
And if Lacob lets Adam Silver in Chase for a playoff game this year, I hope they ride in there, boy. I hope they find his sweet, because shit is not sweet.
No, it's bad. Trust me, I've been there. I remember that shit, bro. When the commissioner of the league against you, it ain't fun.
But it's nasty work too, and then like it's nasty because like I know y'all have seen on Twitter the little free throw margin disparities are starting to come out because the Lakers just start the game in the bonus apparently.
Oh God, turn me up. Need that.
But
that. It's nasty work, but I need that.
It's nasty, and I'm not saying they're doing it on purpose. I hate when I hate the blaming refs stuff. But fam, the Warriors, the Warriors are dead last in free throw disparity. That's nasty, bro. We're way too good of a team to be dead last. You mean the Pistons shoot more free throws than us?
Hey, bro, Killian Hayes be going to the cup.
Yeah, it's not to see them pictures and then to see these rules. I said, come on, bro.
It's funny as hell when your team against the commissioner, bro. Because it's funny you brought up the Patriots.
Come on, bro. In the same week, I gotta see both.
Bro, bro. I'm telling you, it's the worst experience as a fan because I knew that regardless of what the Patriots did, and Goodell was going to do something. Like, how you going to wait 2 years to come out and be like, oh, yeah, by the way, Deflategate wasn't like a real thing? Like bro,
that man, you knew it was nasty work when Brady Countersuit walked in there and said, I'm not going to win this shit.
That's crazy.
Brady walked out. They walked him out of there and said, are you going to appeal your suspension? He said, nah. He said, I'm good, fam.
I know that's my thing, JK. Like, if you read the CBA, they want you to have homegrown talent that you pet. Is that not what the fuck the Warriors did? Is that not how we're over the luxury tax? So we did everything you want us to do, paid them, made you more money than ever, made us more money, made the players more money, and you still said nah.
Literally, with the exception of Wiggins. That's exactly what
only
you
Wiggins,
did.
and it was only KD. Like Looney, Poole, Kuminga, Dre, Steph. And you tripping over fucking Dante DiVincenzo?
Yeah, that's nasty work.
It's nasty. It's just nasty. It is what it is, though. But stay on your side, Adam. Stay in New York, big bro. MSG's nice.
Yeah. All right, P, you come up with one?
Go ahead, JK, because I'm still on the.
You still thinking?
I'm still chilling. I'm still chilling right now.
Honestly, mine. This is gonna have to be San Diego State. I don't care. I'm not taking away from the fact that they in the Natty or what they've done, but I have been hating this team since like the round of 32, and I'm gonna continue to hate them. I just can't stand watching them play. I think they get to play a certain way, and I think other teams try to play that way, and the whistles start blowing. I don't know. It's fishy. I just hate watching them. And look, they're obviously good. They're in the national championship. I'm not going to take that away from them. However, that does not change the fact that I do not fuck with them. So, San Diego State Aztecs, I'm not looking forward to watching you hoop tomorrow night. I hope you get dropped off. And you're my most hated.
Hey, for real. Hey, I think mine, I actually got it now. I've been disconnected from the world, like I said in the beginning, Darkness Retreat P. But before I left, it is the people that think they have motion and impact on anything. The MLB, they added the pitch clock thing, and games are significantly shorter than they were. Games are running about 2 hours, 15 minutes. Motherfuckers comment under the page. I will not be going to a game this year. I will not show up if the game's only 2 hours. I will not be paying. Bro, you have no motion. You have no pull. Watch your team and shut the fuck up.
You ain't even got a profile pic on Twitter.
you have no pull. That's the same thing KD said some years ago. He said, "Don't watch. We don't care."
So the thing is, because I agree, Pete, because Americans were pussy.
Yeah.
Like European soccer, bro. Like when they came up with that stupid Super League, I don't know if y'all know too much about it, but like they basically were like gonna get rid of like all like La Liga, Premier League, etc., and make one league, have them play in America and shit. Bro, them fans just didn't show up. That Super League was gone a week later.
Hey, like, bro,
they really didn't show up, bro. They was not playing.
You gonna watch, knowing damn well you gonna go to one of them games and sit there that 2 hours and leave happy. Shut up.
Americans are too pussy to actually. If we actually did it, we'd have a better product. But we way too pussy.
The Super League happened a year or two ago. That shit should still be my most hated. That was the dumbest motherfucking idea ever, bro.
It lasted a week. Them fans protested outside of the stadiums instead of going in. They called FIFA and said, "We don't want this shit." It was gone a week later.
Yeah.
Number 2. Once again, I'm getting on my own team fans, Panther fans. Shut up. Bro, motherfuckers be team Bryce Young, team CJ Stroud, and be notoriously tearing one of them apart. Like, bro, what's today? The 2nd? Bro, what are we? 25 days from the draft? Bro, just sit back and chill. Wait to see who the dudes draft, bro. Everybody's a secret GM. Everybody discredits one guy because they want another guy. Why can't you just like both prospects and just move on and be happy that your team getting a quarterback? I don't understand this. Your team,
either one
one's cool.
Take is
it's better, bro. Listen, JK, go ahead and count. Bring your fingers up. Me as a Panthers fan, Testaverde, 40 years old, Jimmy Clausen, Matt Moore, Kyle Allen, Cam Newton 2 times. Hey, Derek Anderson. I've been through. Who else have I been through? I mean, Jake really don't count. He was, I guess, a franchise quarterback for a while, but the motherfucker threw 5 interceptions in the NFC Championship game on his birthday. That's some trash ass shit. Yo, we've only had one quarterback that we've drafted number 1. You know what I'm saying? And now that we in this position again, everybody got it. Oh, okay. Everybody got it figured out. Everybody got an opinion. They hate each prospect. Motherfuckers talking about some wait next year and try to get Caleb. What are we doing? Fans are trash, bro. This is what I'll be getting at. Once again, it all ties into one. You have no pull. You're gonna go watch some MLB games and you're gonna enjoy it. Once again, these Panther fans, you gonna draft. Well, they gonna draft whoever they draft. You're gonna be in Bank of America on Sundays wearing a Bryce Young or CJ Stroud jersey, regardless. Sit back.
What about Anthony Richardson?
I'm cool with it, I guess. Me personally, I'm a fan, bro. They're prospects. It's up to your coaches to make the best out of what you get. I mean, 49ers fans, I'm sure as hell they don't like Jimmy G. They probably don't like Brock. I mean, they might like Brock Purdy. They might not like Trey Lance. But when they go on the damn NFC championships, bro, your coaches utilize what you got, bro. And we got a whole new coaching staff. Panthers fans we got an all-star coaching staff. So let them work, let them cook. That's my thing. Unless it's Will Levis, then I will be one of the motherfuckers that need to shut up.
Nah, it shouldn't be Anthony Richardson either. But if you're arguing over Bryce and CJ, then that's a good argument.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I mean, shit, you can flip a coin.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just sit back and chill.
I got motherfucking Mac Jones.
You're done, buddy. You're done.
I mean, God Almighty.
Tell you. I mean, hey, I'm just saying, Panthers fans, bro. The funny thing is, Panthers fans act like they've been historically great for a long time, and they haven't. And that we've had these thousands and thousands of good quarterbacks that we really can pick and choose from. But bro, we have one or two if you count Jake.
And Cam wasn't even all that.
I mean, quit playing. Hey, hold on.
Hey, Cap pointing to the scoreboard on him. That was tough luck.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you.
That was tough luck.
I'm not gonna lie. It was nasty work. They let my black brethren go out there and die every week and did not do nothing for 11 years.
They tried to talk shit, Captain.
Hey, at least the Niners tried something for Cap, though. They tried to do something for him. Panthers did not a damn thing for Cam Newton. He don't owe them shit, ever.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Just sit back, chill. Let's drop this quarterback and let's see what we can do. That's what I'm getting at.
I wish my team was in that position to get either Bryce Young or CJ Stroud. So, I mean, I ain't going to say nothing. But, that's another episode of hating in the books. We finally got back to our roots and had some Celtics and Warriors discussions. Feels really good. It's been too busy. We've been forgetting.
Oh, and I got another most hated. I got one more.
Oh, God, I do too, low-key. I ain't going to lie.
Hey,
I got
hold
one
on.
more.
Cool Ness 5 is crazy.
I got one more. Everybody out there that is saying they want Trump free because we've never arrested a president before, are you fucking stupid? That's the goddamn problem. We haven't arrested a president before.
Hey,
so like I don't know if you're like missing chromosomes. Like I don't know what's going on, but that is the problem. So thank you for pointing out the problem. Now go ahead and keep him and take some of the other ones too.
Bro, that's the thing they don't realize. It's like, what you saying we've never arrested a president, like, that just shows the abuse of power, bro. You know how many presidents should have been arrested?
They should all be sharing the cell.
I was about to say, majority of them have done
like, oh, God.
real... Hey,
bare minimum, they've committed war crimes every
we
last
can break this shit down. We can go back to the first 10. All of them had slaves, throw them in a prison. We can go to the middle ones. They was starting world wars, fucking up the economy.
You telling me that Trump's the only president that lied about taxes and lied on his business?
Fuck no.
I know they all do that. I know they all do. It ain't a single one that don't do that. And that's fine. But now we taking all of y'all.
I don't know how many times we've said it. Nasty work over there.
Oh, yeah.
Listen. I'm gonna be honest.
Work.
I'm gonna be honest. What they doing to Trump is the same shit Adam Silver doing to the Warriors. I'm gonna keep it a brick.
It's all time back in.
It's all time back in.
I'm gonna keep it a brick. But they should take everybody else too.
Hey,
have them all share a cell, bro. That's what I like.
Shit, they need to just lock up all these people in positions of power.
And bro, what was Homeboy's Island with the kids?
Oh, Jeffrey.
Yeah, they was all over there. And we like, yeah, that's fine. No, it's
not. They know
not.
each other by name. You know, fucking Bezos was over there too.
That's weird.
Bezos was over there too.
Brett Clinton was on that list. Obama was on. Michelle was on the list, which
you can lock Michelle up.
She definitely cared about kids. She had them eating healthy.
Nah, fuck that. Yeah, she had us eating celery sticks and damn honey mustard.
Listen, I don't know what Michelle was doing on that island, and I really don't want to. But she was on that list too much. Trump be having pictures with him. I know Kamala, bro, Biden do it in broad daylight. He don't need to go to an island.
If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. When Biden said that, I do. He was OD. He over.
Bro, is that whole entire...
And listen, the fact that he said it was funny. He don't care.
That whole entire list was literally all either presidents, people in Congress, Supreme Court, super rich people that run the world. like, come on now.
Hey,
my most hated ain't that deep, but I got another one, man. It's got to be the New England Patriots because you got Lamar wanting to come motherfucking play there, and y'all hesitant to pull the trigger. All because of Bill, because I know Kraft, he got Meek Mill in his ear talking about Lamar trying to come play for y'all, like
Meek Mill, Gossip Girl.
And
what the hell Meek Mill doing?
I know he about it. And I know Bill sitting there talking about we gonna ride it out with Mac or Zappy. Shut up, man. You got one of the 8 quarterbacks in the league who's actually capable of winning the Super Bowl, and you're not going wanting to come play for you, and you're not gonna fucking make the move. Come on, bro.
Hey, your most hated should be fans too, because I was at bowling on Wednesday night, and my homie asked if he has a Patriots fan, if he wanted Lamar, he said 1-5 in the playoffs. Fuck no, I would never want him. Hey,
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Nasty work.
I ain't gonna lie. Someone asked me if I want Lamar. I said no, I'm good. I'm gonna be honest, I'm good, bro.
In the Niner system, that's nasty though.
Listen, I get it. I understand the love for Lamar, and I think if I was a Pats fan, I'd have a different opinion on this, to be honest. But the Niners, bro, we would have to cut dudes to bring in Lamar, and he ain't that good. You know what I mean? He ain't that good. If I was the Ravens, I'd pay him. If I'm the Lions, I'd pay him. There's teams where I think he should be paid, but I don't want to trade Ayuk. I don't want to have to cut Kittle. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you went Cap. So you went a little bit more deep into it, and
you
went.
See,
you
didn't
play for free. You can
but
play.
Yeah, you didn't do talent. Yeah, I thought you were going
That's,
talent. I don't want to, but you went with
that's
salary.
why I'm hating, because the Patriots have so many contracts that they're getting off the books this summer, and then on top of that, I'm assuming if you make a trade for Lamar, it's probably going to have Mac in it. So it's you're not going to have to really worry about that. And it's y'all haven't spent the only even quote unquote big signing you've had was the Juju one, and that's only $11 million a year. You spent no other bread. So it's
but realistically, they never spend bread.
Last year was the most they'd spent in a grip, and I don't know why they did that because they ain't even have an offensive coordinator. But I'm hating on that. But
Last thing I'm gonna say about before you wrap this up, and B-Hill, you funny as hell for talking about all of them should be locked up in a prison cell. America pussy. America is real life Gotham, bro. We are Gotham. We be having some nut shit going on 24/7. I met a UK dude the other day, and I was working, and he from I guess he from the UK. He just moved down here. Bro asked me if I owned a gun. I said, bro, not all of us own guns. Bro, we are in hell.
America's not a real place, bro. I was talking to a Russian last night.
Wait. Russian lady?
Nah, it was a dude. It was chopping it up.
He was
chopping it up. And he was talking about he's yo, fam, I'm against the war. Don't get it twisted. I'm anti-war no matter what. But he go, yo, you Americans got me fucked up if you think I forget what y'all be doing. Y'all want to sit up here and sit on your high horse talking about war crimes. He's like, yo, fam, y'all been bombing Europe for 20 years. Middle East been getting bombed since 2001. And you talk about we commit war.
Hey, Obama did some nasty work on Syria.
I said, bro, I ain't got nothing for you, brother. Just keep it over there. I got nothing for you, brother. You right. You right.
It's facts.
Man.
Listen, man, it's sad out here, especially the school shootings. That shit is. There's been what? I think they said over 200 already this year or something like that.
Hold up. I got one more most hated. Now that you brought that up. My third one. Did y'all see what that senator said? Tennessee senator, they say, your family, is there anything you can do? He said, nah, there's nothing we can do about this. I said, all right. At least he being honest. So let me see what else he got to say. They said, where your daughter go to school? He said, I homeschool her. It's dangerous in school. I said, your family.
Yo, hey, read the room, bro.
If you don't get the fuck up out of office, bro, what you mean? You I don't say there's nothing you could do. Sure, that's probably fair. At this point, whatever. At least you being honest. It's not nothing you can do. There's nothing you want to do. That's the real answer. But at least you being honest. People be talking about they got a plan. You ain't got no plan. But to say your daughter homeschooled because school is dangerous to you, you just got no ideas on how to fix that, bro. Your daughter's 12, fam.
Nasty work. We got women school shooters now.
This the nasty
We're
work.
evolving. School shooters are evolving.
People went to bed Monday night, got a full 8 hours of sleep, woke up Tuesday, had a coffee, and said, I'm going to go vote for him.
Yep.
That's my fourth most hated. Anyone that voted for him.
Listen, this was a hateful episode because It's just a lot of stuff to hate on right now. But I mean, that's what we're here to do. So you already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe. We at like 178 subs, man. I can smell that 200. So go ahead, sub up. Appreciate all the love and support. Y'all been showing out lately. And I just said it, but I'm going to say it again. And you heard Pierre say it earlier in the episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Come on now. It's free. It's easy. You got it. We're going to be back. We might do something after the national championship tomorrow. Not sure. It's going to be poop, so probably not. But until next time, y'all stay safe. Y'all keep hating. And we'll be back.